Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Footy Toes. I am Junkit and today I'm joined by my co-host Outtro.
Yep, hi everyone.
Yep, so at this point in time, the group stages of the Euros have all already ended and the teams are actually taking a few days break before the round of 16 kicks off. So today we'll be mostly covering the events that unfolded in an exciting final round of the group stages. But before that, I think we have to once again clarify something that we said from the previous episode.
Yeah, so I think at the end of the last episode, um, we mentioned that Lewandowski hasn't scored any goal. But actually, like he scored versus Spain, I think, the equalizer.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it actually happened already, but yeah, we didn't realize. And then Lewandowski went on to prove us like even more wrong by scoring two more goals. Yeah.
yes, yeah. I guess we'll cover that a bit later lah, when we talk about Group E, when
Mm.
Spain took on Slovakia in their final match after group stages. But perhaps we will just start off with Group A. So looking at Group A, the final standings are Italy topping the group with a maximum of 9 points, Wales in second place with 4 points, Switzerland behind on goal difference on 4 points, and Turkey with 0 points. So I think going into this final day, Switzerland and Turkey were both tied on, Switzerland had 1 point and Turkey had 0 points, and both teams needed to win in order to even stand a chance of qualifying for the round of 16. So I think that was the match that would be expected to be more exciting, and it turned out to be rather exciting, right? I think we were both watching that match.
Mm. Yeah. We actually don't remember the final score.
I think Switzerland won 3-1. Yeah,
Oh yeah, was it like at up 2-0 and after that, Turkey scored, then after that became 3-1.
yeah. So
Mm.
I think the Switzerland striker Seferovic, right? He
Mm.
was under a lot of pressure to perform cause before this he like wasn't really performing in this competition. Then like I think some people were calling for him to be replaced in the starting lineup in this final match. But then I guess he proved his critics wrong cause he opened the scoring for Switzerland.
Mm. And the
And if
goal
I
was amazing. Yeah.
yeah, it was like a long range goal, I think, like from outside the
Mm.
box or somewhere near
Mm.
outside the box.
Mm.
Yeah, then it was like some left foot shot that went straight into the corner. Then the
Mm.
keeper couldn't even reach. Then I think Shaqiri also had a brilliant performance in this game. He really turned up when Switzerland needs him. And he scored Switzerland's second goal with a wonderful goal as well with his weaker foot. So I think he curled it like what, almost like top
Oh
bins.
yeah, it was from outside the box as well, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
The game was mad. Yeah.
I mean, I'm proud to say like I've always been a fan of Shaqiri, even
Mm.
in Liverpool colours. Like I think I mentioned in one of the earlier episodes that I think he's really like one of the more creative players on the bench. So I'm surprised that Klopp hasn't turned to him more often when we need a goal against other teams. Yeah. So I think Liverpool should probably keep him because we'll probably need him now and then. Yeah.
Mm.
And I think he also
And
scored the third goal, right? If I'm
yeah,
not
I
wrong.
can't remember the
Yeah.
goals. Was it
It was like some counter attack, then someone square to him, then he
yeah,
just
then
finished. Yeah.
mm.
The keeper looked like he could save it though, but he didn't react fast enough, I think. Yeah.
Mm.
I think when we were watching the match, we were also like mentioning how Turkey's plan seemed to be just shoot on sight, right?
Mm. They
Yeah,
had a lot of long range shots also. Did they score I wasn't watching when they scored their goal. Did they score their goal with long range shot also?
yeah, actually they did It was like actually it was a quite sick goal also, yeah. Like outside the box, then like some left foot curler, also like almost top beams, I would say. Yeah,
Mm.
but I think when it was still 0-0, right, then Turkey were like having all these shots, right. I think Sommer actually played a crucial role in keeping Switzerland in the game, because he pulled off like 3 or 4 quite impressive saves. Like, I mean, even though those shots were long range or what, but you still have to make those saves. If you don't have a keeper who is capable of making those saves, then Switzerland could have found themselves like 1 or 2 goals down. So yeah, I think Sommer put in an underrated performance also by keeping Switzerland in the game. Yeah. Then yeah, I mean, good job for Switzerland lor, but unfortunately for them, they trailed behind Wales by goal difference, cause I think they lost quite heavily to Italy. I think they lost 3-0.
But Wales only lost 1-0.
Yeah. So, well, at least they qualified with 4 points. Then I think the other match, Italy versus Wales. Were you watching? No, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I have a feeling I put both matches on the screen, but I wasn't paying attention to the Italy match. Yeah. I only know that one of the Wales players got red carded, right?
Oh, right.
Considering that, I think a 1-0 defeat is like still quite respectable.
But from what I heard, it was quite a soft rate or something. But I didn't watch the replays.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Then I think Italy also like rested quite a few players, and yeah, they could afford to rotate their squad. I mean, they already qualified, so yeah. I think something interesting from the match was that what's his name? The coach name?
Mancini.
Oh yeah, Mancini. I think in the 89th minute he actually subbed on the keeper. Right?
Sirigu.
Yeah, man.
Sirigu? Yeah.
Yeah, then apparently the backstory is that at the... Okay, wait, I don't want to mention the exact year just in case I get it wrong. But
at fake news.
Yes, yeah.
Fake news game.
At one of the World Cups, like apparently Mancini was in the squad also, but he didn't get to play. Then he said like it was one of his biggest regrets. So I guess he didn't want anyone in the Italian squad to feel left out again in this tournament. And I think that was quite a class move from Mancini.
Now I'm just wondering, right, does the third choice keeper get to play also?
Oh shit. Actually, yeah. But there's no way he was...
Yeah, there's no way he will play.
Especially, now it's like knockout stages already. You wouldn't have the balls to sub on your third choice, right?
Unless you're 3-0 up in a knockout game, then 89 minutes you sub on your... Well, by them DM.
Yeah, actually that's quite
them DM. Yeah. But actually, how long do you think Italy's like clean sheet adventures will go on for? Like, actually, are they the only team? Oh no, they're not the only team. Then England.
Yeah, only England.
Only England and them hasn't conceded. And for them, it's like even before the tournament, I think it's like 10 or 11 matches already. They haven't conceded. Yeah.
I think... Okay, like I don't think we want to go in too much into like round 16 because we will probably cover that in our next episode. But I think looking at the route to the final, right, I think round 16 they are facing Austria, so I think there's a high chance that they can still maintain their clean sheet. But the next game will be against the winner of Belgium and Portugal. And I think for that game it will be very difficult to keep a clean sheet. So I'll give them one more round. One more game. After that, I think they'll concede at least one goal. I can't imagine them keeping a clean sheet against Portugal or Belgium. Can you?
I don't know, man. I don't think so as well, but
because I feel like
never know,
I feel like Italy's defense is quite old. I feel like we got say this before.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, right, like if they play, right, we don't go too much into that, right, but like if they play Portugal, like the Italy defense and Ronaldo, like they train like all the time.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it makes a difference.
Diogo Jota, man. Diogo Jota will destroy them. He's like so dynamic, and I don't think the Italian defenders will be able to handle him. Well, maybe like an angry Arnautovic will also destroy them. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
So yeah, cannot write Austria off as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
there has been like what is the longest streak in a tournament that a team
Oh.
has kept a clean sheet for?
Well, I don't know, sir. But
Yeah, I don't know also.
I don't know. Is it even possible that one team don't concede the entire tournament? That'd be
I
quite
don't think
insane.
so, right? I feel like it's never happened.
Damn. Let me try to define. These goals
Major
considered
tournament clean sheet streak.
in Euro. Hmm.
Seems like it's quite hard to find.
Yeah. Maybe we will update you on this statistic
Yeah.
in either the description or in the next episode.
Yeah, we're trying to reduce any chances of any fake news.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think that nicely wraps up Group A. Yep. So the Italians, Wales, and Switzerland teams go through into the round of 16. And moving on to the next group, in Group B, the final standings are, we have Belgium on top, also with a maximum of 9 points. Denmark qualifying with 3 points in second place, and Finland in third, who did not qualify for the round of 16. And in last place, Russia with also 3 points. So, yeah, I think this was the scenario which we were anticipating, where we had 3 teams tied on 3 points.
Where we talk about Article 15.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In our previous episode.
Hmm.
Yeah, so okay, wait. Ultimately, so Denmark finished ahead because of goal difference, right?
Yeah.
Because they destroyed Russia 4-1. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you wanted to. I remember before the episode, you said you wanted to dedicate a whole section to talking about Denmark. I think so cause how this goal difference played out in the second half.
Oh yeah.
Even though Finland was losing, right, like it doesn't necessarily mean that Denmark will leapfrog Finland, right? And I think Belgium didn't score until like 75 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I didn't stay up for the match, but I was watching it the next morning because I think looking at their performance against Belgium, both of us knew the quality that Denmark had. Then yeah, this was a must-win match for them because before this game they had 0 points, so only a win would do. And yeah, I think they were playing at home, on home ground, and yeah, just like I already could see that it was going to be a good match. Yeah, so I think like the what's that guy's name? Damsgaard, Mikkel Damsgaard, right? He opened the scoring for Denmark in the first half. There was a great finish lah. I think it was quite similar to Shaqiri's. I think like just finesse into like top bins. Just like, oh shit, like what a goal. Yeah, and I think this guy is someone to look out for in this tournament, and I'm pretty sure his career will just like skyrocket after this tournament. Yeah. Like you know, like in some major tournaments, a few of these players will always experience this kind of like career advancement, right? This kind of thing.
Like Devon already.
Oh yes. And like I guess another prominent name would be like James Rodriguez.
Yeah.
But I guess like now he go to shit. But anyway. Yeah, then I think the second goal was some stupid mistake by the Russian players. Like some, if I'm not wrong, the left back or like left centre back, he just made like some blind back pass to the goalkeeper.
Oh then, yeah, for Poulsen, right?
Yeah, then Yusuf Poulsen, like just nice he was there lah. Then he actually scored like some simple tap in.
Yeah.
And then it's like just nice cause he was getting ready to be substituted. Like immediately after he scored, right, he was substituted. So wow, like, cause I think he actually looked a bit tired throughout the second half already. Not sure why. Maybe it's like fatigue throughout the first two games. Yeah, but I mean he's a key player, so I don't think. I think it's just purely due to fatigue. I expect him to start in the next game. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Then so like by then Denmark were 2-0 up. Then like the atmosphere was lit. Then the crowd was just serenading the players. Then from what I heard from the commentators, I think they were singing like "We are red, we are white, we are side by side." Then when I listened, I was just like getting goosebumps cause it's like really damn sick. And also especially in the circumstances of the Christian Eriksen incident and everything. So yeah. Then actually a few months later after they restarted from the kickoff, I think the Russian left back actually like he was already on a yellow card. Then he go and pull some Denmark player back. Then in my opinion right, he should have been sent off already. But then the referee gave him chance. Cause I guess the referee also knew that he was on a yellow, then maybe he don't want the match to be lopsided or what. But I think that one right, if he wasn't on a yellow, it would confirm have been a yellow card. But I guess the referee just gave him chance. Then I think a few months later he actually got substituted cause the manager want him to avoid like going a man down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually didn't see that incident.
Yeah, I don't think the highlights would have picked it up also cause it's not really a usual highlight I guess. Yeah, then a few moments later right, like 60 plus minutes, close to 70 minutes, like the whole Denmark crowd just suddenly erupts cause like even though like nothing happened, like they were just passing around. But then then the commentators actually told us that they received news of a Belgian goal against Finland. Then so it was damn lit like the whole crowd just cheering even though like nothing is going on. then suddenly right, like cause of this whole lit atmosphere right, like suddenly Denmark start playing some damn sick passing move right. Then it was so close to becoming like some amazing team goals but wasted like the guy couldn't finish it. Like some substitute. The guy who came on for Poulsen. Yeah. Then turns out right, the so-called goal in the other game was disallowed cause Lukaku was offside. Yeah. But then I'm not sure if you saw the highlights from the match, but he looked onside to me It was quite
I didn't see that incident also.
Yeah, but I think it was a very tight call. Then the goal was ruled offside from VAR. Then apparently right, the VAR check was conducted in Russia. So like that adds a element of like entertainment to this whole incident.
But Belgium they all were playing in Russia, right? I think.
This is a good question.
I think so.
Was it?
If I'm not wrong.
You better not be wrong. You're not really to address the fake news.
Group B, the two stadiums are the I think St. Petersburg Stadium and the the Parken Stadium.
Okay, that should be correct.
Okay, before I fake news, I'm double checking.
Yeah, you can double check first. But then.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Gazprom Arena in St. Petersburg.
Okay, nice. Yeah, then so like this goal was ruled offside. Then it was 0-0. So at this point in time, Finland would be still on top. Not on top. Like they will still be above Denmark in second place cause they have 4 points, and Denmark will have 3 points. Yeah. And to make things worse, right, just like legit, like in the next few moments later, like Russia were awarded a penalty in this game, but it was a clear penalty Then they actually scored a penalty, so it became like 2-1. So it's like even more like nervy moments for
because Russia can come back. Right?
Yeah, that's right. And if Russia draw, then Denmark will be out, and Russia will probably go through Yeah, so it was like 2-1. Then in the 75th minute, the stadium erupt again even though nothing happened also. But this time Belgium legit went ahead. And this time right, it's not even a Belgian player scores it's the Finland keeper score own goal.
I saw
that. Wow,
it's damn unlucky.
Yeah,
the Finland keeper was having an insane game
Yeah, then when I was watching this Denmark Russia game, then they show the clip from the other game, right? That's like, oh shit, man, this like so exciting, yeah. Like wow. Yeah, it's like written in the stars for Denmark to qualify. Then then a few moments later, around the 79th minute, right, another goosebumps moment, cause the Russian keeper actually made like 3 damn sick saves in like the matter of a few seconds. Like some is like reaction save, some is like damn close range. Then the fourth one, right, was the Christensen rocket, bro.
Oh, that was crazy, man.
Bro, that one is, wow, legit goosebumps. Then, wow, I don't know what else to say about it, but it's just insane. Then like can see all the emotion on his face when he was celebrating his goal. Like wow. 3-1. Then like, but then I think Russia gave up or something, or lose concentration, cause 3 minutes later, the Denmark substitute Mahler actually scored a fourth goal for Denmark. So it was like some counter attack lah. Then he just coolly finished the counter attack, and he held up like number 10 with his fingers to dedicate to Christian Eriksen, I guess. Yeah. Then just to wrap things up, I think 1 minute later, Lukaku put Belgium 2-0 up ahead against Finland. So that was it for Russia. That was when they know they bow out of the tournament and everything. Yeah, wow. But I think watching this match really like reinforced the excitement of like this kind of final day matches in all these major tournaments, like Champions League or World Cup, Euros, all this. Cause the final day is really like everything is at stakes. Then it's very dynamic lah. The whole group standings is like can change anytime. Then I think fans also like monitor what's happening in the other match and everything. So wow, it's really damn sick.
It's actually very interesting though, because I think like some like managers or footballers, they always talk about how like they try not to check the result of the other game, not let it like distract them, just focus on their own result, right? Like if you have a whole stadium of fans and they react suddenly out of nothing, like everyone, like actually in the Denmark players like mindset, right, they probably thought that Belgium won 3-0, cause like the Lukaku's offside goal, like the whole stadium erupted also.
Oh yeah.
Then like you're just playing a football there, then like why the hell everyone suddenly erupt? Then like you're like, oh, Belgium scored, but then you also wouldn't know it became offside.
Actually, like after the Lukaku's goal was ruled offside, right, the crowd was actually like groaning, So
oh, serious?
Yeah, like so I think actually if I were the player, right, I wouldn't even know what's happening, like
it might be like 1-1 or something, right?
Yeah, that's why. But I mean, okay, like if you were the manager, would you go and check will you keep yourself updated on the other game?
I think not during the match. Like at least not yourself, like cause you have other things to focus on. So if you got like one dedicated guy checking, then he just tell you the score, then like you just fall. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But,
so you have someone else checking, but you yourself won't be checking.
Yeah, because you need to pay attention to other things. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I feel like the live result of the other game actually can affect your tactics and like your mindset also, like in the game. Like for example, if you know that maybe a draw will be enough to go through or something, then maybe you will set yourself up more defensively, especially if you are winning a game. But for example, if you know that okay, you need to beat some goal difference now because the other team is also winning by a certain margin, then maybe you set up your team to attack more or something.
That's true. Yeah.
Interesting, Yeah, but okay, I think I'm personally glad that Denmark made it through. Like, do you share the same sentiments?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone out there watching the tournament can say that they are not happy for Denmark. Like, yeah, it's just like a neutral team that everyone would love to support for this.
Yeah, like everyone's second favorite team.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And honestly, they play good football, man. So.
And I repeat, this Mikkel Damsgaard is one to watch, man. Actually, I think
how young
Liverpool.
is he?
I'm guessing 20, but I will check it right now. Yes,
It's okay.
he's 20.
You say guessing. Okay. It's okay. Really. There's no need to. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, I guess correct. It's actually 20. Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I was thinking like he can be a good Liverpool signing, yeah. Like I would recommend him to Jurgen Klopp, because yeah, like he is full of energy. Then he's good, like he's good at dribbling also. Then I feel like he could be a good backup to our front threes. Yeah,
But I feel
but
like what is the role he plays for Denmark? To me, it seems like a very camp kind of role.
I think it's quite free roaming, yeah. Not exactly a
Mm.
camp. Like sometimes he drift out to the wings also. But then the thing is he likes to dribble the ball lah. Then the ball like stick to his feet like that,
Yeah, I
So-
swear he's like some Danish Messi.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure if he's left footed or right footed lah. But
I think it's okay. Never mind. I think he's right footed. I think okay. I think.
yeah, I think on his opinion
Yeah,
as
I
well.
think only. Yeah, it's an opinion.
Yeah, okay, looking at how he finished the first goal, right, I think he should be right footed. Ah. If he's left footed, right, I'll be shocked, man.
Or maybe it's MV dexterous.
Oh yeah, maybe also.
Yeah.
But maybe he's like Shaqiri also, like left footed, but he still score like some damn sick goal with his right foot. So, but if he can score this kind of damn sick goal with his weak foot at 20 years old, right, wow, hats off to him, sir.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, currently he's at Sampdoria, so should be probably be looking to step up in terms of like his career soon. Yeah. And
I think he adds to the whole like storyline of this and like the fairy tale of this. Is the fact that I think Damsgaard is only starting cause like Ericsson is unable to play for them.
Oh yeah, I
So-
didn't know that until you mentioned it to me the other day, sir.
I don't think he started the first game.
So he he came on for Ericsson. Is it?
I think.
Oh,
Let me check.
Okay,
Come on.
yeah, while Victor is checking, I think I'll just move on a bit to Group C first. So, for Group C, Netherlands claimed the maximum of 9 points and finished in first place. Then Austria were behind in 6 points. In second place with 6 points. Ukraine
Yeah,
in third place.
Sorry to interject.
Oh,
but
yes.
like Damsgaard didn't sub on for Ericsson like in the first game. But like he started the second game in his position.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to Group C.
Yep, so Group C. Okay, so Group C is like a 9-6-3-0 group. So it's like Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and North Macedonia. And actually, all the Ukraine managed to squeeze in to the round of 16, even with 3 points. Yep. And I think going into the final, this group was pretty straightforward. Like Netherlands were really guaranteed top spot, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, correct. I think the Netherlands match was like real, like fantasy wise and also just the match itself. We thought that Netherlands can change their entire lineup, rest all their players. But turns out like wow, the lineup put out was like almost their first choice lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, baskets, like I take out Wijnaldum and Depay, then end up Wijnaldum score 2.
Then Depay 1 goal, 2 assists.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
And your Dumfries also, right?
Yeah, but Dumfries sub off at halftime, so.
Right.
Good choice. Yeah.
But I go and bring in the Owen, the wing down guy.
Oh yeah, and then he didn't start also, right?
I don't even know if he played. I don't think he plays. Not even a single game. Damn stupid.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, so Netherlands won North Macedonia 3-0, like pretty standard. And okay, like I guess one interesting thing was that was Goran Pandev's last international game. I think he said that he'll be retiring after these Euros. So
it's like 38 or something, right?
37, 38. So congrats to him on like having so many international appearances. I think it's quite a feat, because it's like quite difficult to even represent your country. Yeah.
and to end it off at a major tournament.
I think
That's very good.
Netherlands also quite class. They prepared some shirt for him.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, with the number of games he played at the back. But I can't remember what's the number. I think it's like 130 something. Yeah. That's quite class. Actually, I didn't know he's so ups. Like, apparently he won the Champions League with Inter Milan.
Yeah, I only knew he played for Inter Milan. I just know the won the championship. But
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sick. And then the other game, I think Ukraine was above Austria going into the final game, and it was both on 3 points. Yeah, so the only way for Austria to like leapfrog Ukraine would be to win them and turns out they did Can't remember if I watched the game. I feel like I didn't watch this game.
It was a 1-0 and who scored? Oh, Baumgartner or something.
1-0. Oh yeah.
I cannot fully remember the goal.
I also cannot fully remember the goals. Okay, wait, but I feel like I did watch because I remember feeling that Ukraine was very disappointing. Like, cause I watched Ukraine versus North Macedonia, then like they were attacking very fluidly lah. You can see that every time they are in possession, right, they will like make all the forward runs. Then the forward line will be very dynamic and everything. Like maybe because they are coached by Shevchenko, yeah. But then I didn't see this against Austria. Like I feel like they were too static, and there's just not enough movement. That they didn't create space for one another. So it was quite easy for Austria to defend. And but actually, right, interestingly, this result might actually benefit Ukraine more because looking at the knockout stages, end up Austria gets to play Italy because they finished second. Yeah, but Ukraine gets an arguably easier matchup against Sweden. So Austria might I don't know, maybe they might regret winning in this game. But yeah.
Actually, we'll probably talk about this in the round of 16 preview, right?
Yeah.
But like, one side of the bracket is significantly more stacked than the other side of the bracket.
Yeah. That's right.
Ukraine got themselves in the easier side. Yeah.
I guess we will save this for the next episode. So remember to tune in to our next episode. Moving on to Group D. I think this is the group with England. So the final standings are England on top with 7 points, Croatia in second with 4 points, Czech Republic in third with 4 points, and Scotland exiting the tournament with 1 point. I think both of us were expecting a low scoring game for England versus Czech Republic because both teams were arguably safely qualified already with 4 points. Yeah, but surprisingly England managed to get a win. I didn't expect that, sir.
I guess it still fits in with the low scoring game that we were.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like okay, I didn't watch the match, but I watched the highlights, right? It's damn stupid, sir. Like the whole highlight clip is 6 minutes. Then they show the Sterling goal, right? For 3 minutes, bro. Like, wow, that's how little events happen in the match. Right? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like Southgate tried to experiment with some attacking options for this match, but then the whole system just doesn't. I think it's a bit better, a bit more improvement, but it's still not as good as it can be. The attack. Yeah. Considering all the talent that they have. Yeah.
I think in terms of experimenting, you're referring to how he starts Saka and Jack Grealish, right?
Yeah.
But I think, definitely if England want to score more goals, they need to start Grealish there, I feel. Yeah. And okay, I think in this match, they also saw the return of Maguire, right? His first game back. So, good job to him. Then I think he will significantly improve England's defense. If not, they will be relying on Tyrone Mings, which I don't think will work in the knockout stages. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
actually the Grealish and Saka, like those were the two players that were like responsible for the Sterling's goal. I think Saka dribbled down the right wing. Then after that, was it like clip across? Then after that, it went over to Grealish.
Yeah.
Grealish dribbled, then he clipped it back for Sterling. Oh yeah, then Saka jumped for the header in front of Sterling. Yeah.
But do you see, like, after that when they celebrate, then at first when I was watching the highlights, I was thinking why Saka take off his shirts. Do you see?
Yeah, I saw on Facebook the comment, like people were like bantering, right? Like why Saka take off his shirt, right? But apparently, I don't know if it's true, cause I never watched the thing, but like the comments are saying it's cause he wanted to take out his thermal wear or something.
Oh,
something like that, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think I was taking out his shirt to celebrate.
Yeah, as in, I know he wasn't, but I couldn't think of another reason why he was taking out his shirt.
Wait, but actually that doesn't make sense also. Or like maybe take out his tights lah, like not thermal wear, cause it's like quite hot.
Oh.
So I think probably take out his tights. I don't know. I have to go back and watch don't spread more fake news here, guys. Saka, you don't want to accuse you of anything also?
Yeah, but okay, like I actually watched the other game cause I thought it'd be more exciting. Cause Croatia and Scotland were both on 1 point. Then both teams needed a win to stand any chance of qualifying for the next round. Yeah, then I think it was not as end to end as I expected lah. Cause at the end of the day, I think Croatia just dominated the whole game. Like they just had too much quality. The players were class. Then Scotland really couldn't really get the ball much, and like they couldn't really break down the Croatian defense as well. It wasn't like the Scotland versus Czech Republic. It was quite open game, like end to end football. But this one, they couldn't even rely on the left wing, like Tierney and Robertson. Like, I feel like they were quite nullified. But we actually saw like quite a sick goal in this game again, like the Modric one.
Yeah.
Did you watch already?
Yeah, I went to watch.
Wow, dude. When I watched, I was just, wow, my jaw drops.
Yeah.
Like, wow, he make it look so easy.
Yeah, oh my god. Like, if anyone thought the Christensen goal was good, right? Wow, this one is insane.
Yeah. I mean, I think both will be contenders for goal of the tournament.
But I got the Patrick Schick goal there already. So like.
Oh yeah. That also. Well, actually, it's a tough fight.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? The Turkey goal was also not bad. But I think you should go and find a clip of the Turkey goal. It's quite sick also. Like some left foot, like top beam. So wow.
I'll go watch it. Okay, actually now this made me remember. Like in this tournament, after Turkey scored that goal, and I think Scotland's goal was also not bad, like outside the box. And it was McGregor's first goal for Scotland. It was an equalizer at that point in time.
Yeah.
So that means that every team in the tournament has scored a goal.
So
everyone can at least go home having celebrated a goal.
Nice. Yeah, I think when they scored a goal, it was quite uplifting for the atmosphere also, cause they were at Scotland. Yeah, they were playing in Scotland. Yeah. And I think it was like just before halftime or something. Or was it just after halftime?
I can't remember.
Let me like fast game. Right before halftime, like 42nd minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they went into break like with some hope like 1-1. If they can score more goal, they will qualify. But oh well.
Actually, Modric. Interesting. Like from your point of view, like you mentioned that Croatia dominated the whole game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like cause for me I only watched the highlight. Then to me it felt like Scotland had their chances also.
Oh, serious?
Like there one or two like quite like another day you could have put it away kind of chances as well.
Wow, interesting. Like I can't really remember many clear-cut chances for Scotland.
It's like they kind of like I'm not sure I remember like Shea Adams had like one or two like he just like almost reaching the ball that kind of.
Okay, I know what I mean. Like he's sliding for the ball that kind of. Is it?
Yeah.
So I think I remember. Yeah, there was one like at some far post or something. Then He like almost get the ball, but never get the ball.
Then I think there was one he went with his leg instead of his head. Then we went with his head and we gotten your second. Yeah.
Can't really remember leh. But my impression was that Croatia dominated. Yeah, I'm not sure about the possession stats, but it's probably in favor of Croatia. Yep, there's too much class, man. But actually, I predicted in the what's it called, the match predictor game. I actually predicted Scotland wins. Hey, Scotland disappointing. Yeah.
I actually predicted a draw, like 2-2 draw or something. Yeah. Remember like last episode you asked me the quick fire, like what will Group D end up be like, right?
Oh yeah.
Then I say they will draw, then they will both go home. Croatia turn out with their class.
Yeah. Should have underestimated them. And in fact, they still overtake Czech Republic on goal difference. Yeah. So yeah, good job to them. But like, just now we're talking about the match predictor, right? Like fun fact for you guys listening, we actually both unintentionally forgot to predict the games for Group E.
Group E.
It's quite stupid.
We're playing football that day, then when we were going home, it was really like 11 p.m. I think, like 1 hour before kickoff.
Yes.
Then like we just forgot about it.
But actually, right, when I think of it, I don't think I have predicted correctly either. Okay,
I have predicted a Spain win though.
Oh yeah, maybe a Spain win.
Yeah.
So just
but the other match was just to.
Yeah, like just to wrap up Group E lah. So what happened was Sweden defeated Poland 3-2, and Spain demolished Slovakia 5-0. Like Spain finally found their scoring boots, even though like Morata haven't found his scoring boots.
Yeah. It was 5-0 with Morata missing a penalty. Can you imagine?
Yeah, wow. Yeah. I think when he missed the penalty, it was 0-0, right?
Yeah, it was 0-0.
Yeah, then both of us were like, wow, this Morata, seriously. He like trolling Spain or something. So. Yeah, but somehow, I think there were like there was like, oh yeah, the first goal was like some stupid own goal, right? The Dubravka.
I don't think I watched the first goal.
You never see the clip? Like basically, it's similar to the Jordan Pickford versus Liverpool one. But except that the ball
bounce on the crossbar.
Yeah, but except Dubravka just pumped like he was facing the goal, right? Then he pumped the ball into the goal.
Now it sounds like a volleyball spike.
Yeah. I think it's legit something like that. Yeah.
Wait, why would he do that?
Okay, I think he was trying to. Sometimes goalkeeper to be safe they will pump it over the bar.
Oh.
But I think he misjudged the flight of the ball or what. Then end up he pumped into the goal. Then like everyone just like, what the heck? But wasted cause he actually saved the penalty like before that. So it's like really from hero to zero. Yeah.
I think also like a lot of like unexpected goal scorers for Spain. Like some people sub on first touch they score. Ferran Torres, was it Vital Torres score also?
Oh, but I heard that goal was.
Oh yeah, became an own goal, right? Yeah. Like just random people.
Yes, yeah. But I wasn't expecting Spain to win by such a large margin, because they seem to be struggling to score goals in their previous two games. But I guess they found their form at the right time, going to the knockout stages. In the other game, I think
that was the more exciting one.
Yeah. Like I think out of the two games, I chose to watch that game. But you watch both lah with your two monitors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's quite a exciting game, especially in the second half. Like okay, I only watched the second half because I think first half I was showering or something. Yeah, then quite wasted for Poland I feel, especially Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't carry Poland high enough. I think.
And like honestly, like while watching it, it was like I think when Sweden went 2-0 up, it was like it almost felt like it was over for Poland, right? like, wow, Poland really like just kept trying.
Yeah, man.
Just kept like they even had the goal route offside, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Correct.
Wow,
Which
they
is
really just kept knocking.
Yeah, it's a correct decision, I think.
Yeah.
So straightforward.
Correct.
Yeah, but you're right. I think at 2-0, my commentator was saying like, what, it's over for Sweden and everything. Then suddenly Lewandowski on them, they're like, oh shit, I guess not.
Yeah, oh my
Already
god.
game on, yeah.
Yeah.
Then and some of the Lewandowski goal was quite sick also. So just a individual goal, man.
The first goal, right, from the corner of the box.
What was his second goal?
It was a cross, then after that he chested it down, then no one around him.
Oh yeah.
Because they were playing offside, I think. Then after that,
Right.
like they step up. Then after that, he just put it past the keeper.
Oh yeah, I think the two Sweden defenders like went for the ball at the same time or something.
Yeah.
Actually, before that, I thought, what's that guy's name? Oh, Lindelof. I thought Lindelof was having a decent game. Then suddenly he made this error. Then, oops. Yeah. But I think a draw would have been enough for Sweden, but end up they still go and score and destroy Poland's hopes.
They were like, no fairy tale sure.
Yeah, shit.
I think even if Sweden lost, they would have qualified, right?
Yeah, they had already qualified.
Yeah.
They were the only team who had qualified going into the final round. So.
It's just like, bye Lewandowski.
Yes, yeah. But I think it's good mentality that even at 2-2 they still go for the winner. So I'm also not sure if you saw this clip of the manager, the Swedish manager go and pana some Polish. Like,
oh, serious?
I don't know what's his role. Yeah, it's not the manager, but maybe the assistant manager or something.
Oh,
yeah, cause like the ball was bouncing into the into the Sweden, what's that called, the technical box whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the Polish guy like enter and try to like scoop the ball out or something. Then he just like casually just spun out the guy.
No.
Then the Poland guy was damn tilt obviously. But then the Swedish guy, the Swedish manager also tell the ref like he's not even supposed to be in the box, you know. So, I think that was quite retarded. I think there's something interesting about this group, right? Was like I was just casually looking at some stats. Then I realized even though Sweden finished top of this group above Spain, they actually only average 29% possession in their 3 group games. And, 29%. Yeah, this is the lowest in this group. Then Spain averaged 76%. Yeah, I think quite interesting.
Actually, I want to talk about Spain also. Like stats wise, right? I think Spain had the least number of shots in the box conceded out of all the teams. So like actually like the Spain defense is actually quite solid also, I think. Yeah. I think it's by the fact that they play the high like possession football, so they got the ball most of the time. And like they won't have to concede that many shots as well. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Like,
yeah, that's quite low, right?
Wow.
But I think it fits the Swedish style of play. Cause from the games I've been watching so far, they're a team who likes to sit back, absorb pressure, and hit on the counter attack. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to watch them in the round of 16. Cause this might trouble a few teams. Yeah, but I think we'll probably talk about that in the next episode. And yeah, then with that, we shall enter the group of death, which lived up to its name right until the very last day. So the final standings are actually France on top with 5 points, Germany in second place with 4 points, Portugal in third place on 4 points, and Hungary in last place with 2 points. So I think we wouldn't have expected Hungary to even get 2 points.
Yeah.
Like kudos to them.
And actually, like I think, like you know, when you mentioned the Sweden, like 29% kind of like surprising stats, right? Apparently, in this group, Hungary is the team that has been behind like for the least amount of minutes and
Oh.
been ahead for the most amount of minutes. They got the
Oh.
least score. Yeah,
Wait, did I hear you correctly? They are ahead for the least amount of minutes.
they are ahead for the most amount of minutes.
Ahead for the
And
most
they were-
amount of minutes.
Yeah, and they were behind for the least amount of minutes.
Wait, Hungary?
Yeah,
Huh? They got go ahead, man?
they went ahead against
Or
Portugal.
Germany, right?
Yeah, I mean Germany. Yeah. Then they
Oh
went
yeah, they were
ahead
ahead against France also, I think.
Yeah, they were ahead against France also.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and they were never behind for both matches. Then they were only behind for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Because they only conceded in the 80th minute.
Wow,
Yeah.
wait, that's them sweet that they going home.
Yeah, they really played with a lot of heart.
Yeah, wow. Okay, but like as the devil's advocate, I must say like if you are a big team, you'll be able to hold on to your leads. I mean like how to say? Like you'll be able to see off your games. Like you shouldn't like go behind the last 10 minutes that kind. Yeah.
And honestly, the goals they score is not like it's not like they really like deserve the goal or anything.
Not
Some of
pretty
their
goals.
yeah, it's like wow, quite like very opportunistic. Like when Portugal equalized, then like from kickoff, then they score the header. It's just like Portugal went to sleep.
I mean Germany, right?
I mean Germany. Yeah, sorry. Hey, wow, more fake news. Like Germany went to sleep or something. Oh my! Thanks for picking that out.
But yeah, I think it was quite a exciting like unfolding of events also. Cause I was watching the replay of the whole Portugal France game also. Yeah, then like when this Germany equalizer was happening, then they also show the clip of Germany equalizing. And yeah, then after that the commentators like, hold on a minute, what's happening here? Then after that they show like Hungary score from kickoff. They're like, what the shit?
Yeah.
And I haven't watched the goal again properly lah, but the commentator was saying something like, what was Manuel Neuer doing? But I'm not sure. Was it his error or
he came. I think it's just the whole team's error, but I think because he came off his line like too late, then like you might as well just stay on your line.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
Yeah.
No
So like the goal was just stupid. It was just like the guy just hit like the ball straight and then went in.
Oh yeah. But actually, I think the Germany equalizer was also a bit of Gulaci's mistake, right? Is it? I remember he came out.
Then he never punched the ball. Then after that, Matt Hammers assist Kai Havertz. Yeah.
But then that was damn leads. So if Hungary had held on to their 2-1 lead, they would have qualified, right?
Yeah, and
they have 4
Germany
points.
would have went home.
Wow, that would be shocking,
Yeah.
But like, okay lah, Germany managed to clutch a bit. I think they equalized only in the 83rd minute or something.
Yeah, correct. And the goal was so like, I feel like it's very hard win for Hungary also. Yeah.
But like hats off to Hungary cause I think they really make this group super entertaining. Especially like their draw with France, I think made all the difference going into this final day. Plus their performance against Germany, going 1 goal up, then going 2-1 up also, really like delivered entertainment to this group. Yeah, I think the group of death really lived up to its names.
I think no one expected them to get a single point.
Yeah, man. I thought they would be like 0. I think you were even mentioning like, I think off camera lah, like you're saying could even be like 5-5-5-0 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
5-5-0 is like if they all won Hungary, then they all draw with each other. Yeah. Clearly Hungary had other ideas.
Yes. It's a good performance lah. But I think the other game was also quite exciting game, I think. Like I actually watched the match, the replay in the next day. Then I think this match right was full of penalty controversies. Like I think the ref awarded I cannot remember he awarded how many I got a feeling it's 3.
Three, two,
3, right?
two Portugal, 1 France.
Yeah. Okay, so like the first one, right, was okay, like Loris came out to punch the ball, but then Danilo also came to like challenge for a header. Then Loris like just punch Danilo in the face.
Yeah.
Then to me, right, when I watched it, it was a clear cut pen. But then not sure why they even had to check and all those. But I think the reason why was because Loris actually made contact with the ball. Like a bit of contact before punching Danilo in the face. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
So do you
I
think,
didn't realize he made contact with the ball. But it's like he grazed his fingers or something.
yeah. But like having heard this, do you think should be a penalty?
I remember watching it, the highlight, and I thought it was a penalty cause like the impact really like quite huge.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree there. Like when I first watched, my instinct was just penalty. Cause like the fact that you can't even tell that, like you can't even tell at first glance that he had made contact with the ball, right? Means that firstly it's minimal contact. And secondly, I think the fact that he straight out clean Danilo's face off is like just outweighs the fact that you touch the ball a bit. So I think it was a clear cut pen. But then I think the rest of the decisions were much more controversial. So I think the second one was given when Mbappe was making a run into the box. Then like a run for a through ball. Then Semedo sort of like body checked him. But the thing is, and the ref gave a penalty. But then the thing is, I felt instinctively at the time that it was too soft. Because it's just like a normal coming together. I don't know.
I
I don't know what you feel about it.
I can't remember the exact
incident.
Yeah, exact like how Mbappe fell.
But you can imagine what I'm saying, right? Like it's like I think this scenario played out in a few matches last time. Like attacker trying to make a run, then the defender just like happens to be in the way Then the Mbappe made contact and he just fell. Then the ref gave a pen. So in my opinion, that was a pretty soft penalty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then I think for this penalty Benzema came to step up to take it. Then after Benzema scored Then after that I saw Pepe like making some angry gestures at Rui Patricio. Then
apparently you told him where it's gonna put it.
Yeah. That was my guess when I was watching the match, but they didn't show a replay where they showed Pepe But then after that I saw some article about it. Then like it's like damn, apparently Pepe told him to go that way, but he
then
didn't.
Patricio just ignored him.
But I mean quite hard like how you so sure that he'll go that way also? Yeah,
it's just like cause he scored, then on hindsight you'll get angry.
Yeah, correct.
Like I told you so, that kind of.
Yeah, like imagine if he had gone the other way, then Pepe also wouldn't be at fault for anything, right? But then now that he's correct, then he angry.
Correct.
Tough life being a keeper. Yeah, then after that, I think the third penalty was some handball by Koundé. But I think that was quite clear cut because he was trying to block across. Then he turned away, then his hand was like quite high.
Extended,
So that was pretty clear cut. I think he also never really argued. But I think in the dying moments of the match, not really dying moments, but in stoppage time, there was another incident. So Bruno Fernandes had subbed on for can't remember who already. I don't want to provide fake news, but he had just subbed on. Yeah. Then like in my opinion, right, he was having a super poor game. Then somehow in the 92nd minute, he just like clumsily was chasing.
I saw it.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Then what the bro? When I watched it instinctively, I was like, it's a clear cut ban, man. I don't know.
No offense.
Yeah, man. And the ref didn't give it. Then VR also never give it. I was so confused.
Yeah.
I think the ref just don't want to spoil like Portugal's hearts. I don't know. Actually, if France had won, What will happen?
Portugal still haven't through.
Oh, right.
France will beat them by like 3 goals or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So actually, it didn't really have implications lah, on hindsight.
But I feel like the on-pitch ref, maybe he didn't see, like
Didn't see.
as in real time, right? I think you might not have, like I don't think I saw the step on the cows in the first instant.
Okay.
Or it just like came together. But
like
when like
coming together.
VAR, right? Wow, like really damn obvious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I don't know how they didn't give that.
Yeah.
Yeah, then actually some time in the middle of the match there was another incident, but I couldn't find a replay of that clip. Basically, it's like a similar incident to the Mbappe-Semedo clash. But this time it was like the roles were reversed. Like the Portuguese attacker was the one who was claiming for the penalty. Yeah, but the ref didn't give the penalty. So I don't know like what's the consistency in that lah. But yeah, I guess it wasn't significant enough to be appearing on the highlights or whatever. So yeah, I think it was an interesting match. Like two big nations playing each other, and I filled with penalty drama. So yeah, it was an entertaining watch.
I think like we both predicted like they would meet each other again in the final, right?
Oh yeah.
Like cause of how the group turned out, they will have to meet in the semis if they both make it that far.
That's right.
Final.
Yeah.
So there will be no replay of the 2016 final this year.
Yeah, I think it was a exciting end to the group stages. Like wrapping out the group of death. And yeah, maybe moving on like closer to home, right? Like we've been talking so much about the Euros. Like actually one of our local teams is kicking off their Champions League campaign tonight. You wanna tell us more about this? Which club are we talking about?
Yeah, so I think for the first time since I don't want fake news, but for the first time since 2010, I think. Or like for the first time in 10 years, either of the 10s, since SCFFC, I think, last represented as a Singaporean club in the AFC Champions League. We finally have another team representing us in the AFC Champions League. So it's Tampines Rovers, because they finished last season second in the SPL. So why they can qualify is because Albrecht won the league, and the place goes to like the highest ranked local team. So Albrecht will never get to take the berth to play the AFC Champions League, even if they win the SPL. Yeah, so Tampines had the chance to, I think it's their debut in the competition, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So I think they have to fly over to Uzbekistan for the group stages, which has actually just, like their first match has kicked off like an hour ago. And I just checked the score right now. Actually, pretty decent. Like, they're only down 1-0.
Wow, we have such low expectations of Tampines.
Okay, I mean, I think you have to put it into context, right? So, like, the AFC Champions League, if you think about it, right? Like, if you don't follow Singapore or follow Asian football, it's basically the same as, like, UCL, lah. So, basically, all the top teams in Asia will come together and play, right? So, like, it's like, imagining, like, the Liverpool, the Real Madrid, the Juventus, the PSG of Asia. And, Tampines is, like, probably, like, something like,
Grasshoppers FC.
Yeah, something like that. Like, you only make your appearance in the competition, like, once, every few years. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, actually I don't know, I'm not sure about the mechanic behind why Singapore has a automatic qualification spot for, the Asian, like, AFC Champions League. That's probably want to increase the diversity of teams, like, something like that. And that's what they're trying to do with UCL also. Yeah, but anyway, so like to put it into context, like why like we might have such low expectations is like the nature of the teams that they are going up against. So Tampines is in the group they're in Group H with Gamba Osaka, who they are playing right now, Jeonbuk Hyundai, as well as Chiang Rai United. So if you guys don't know, Gamba Osaka plays in the J League, and they finished second last season. Although Juki did some research last night, and then like for this season they are like currently 17 in the table in J League. I think like we have to like recognize the gulf in class between like the J League and like SPL. Yeah, so like I think all three teams are super tough teams to play for Tampines, and like especially like for Gamba they are like playing the J League, right? And then for Jeonbuk they are playing in the Korean League. So like the Japanese and Korean League are probably like one of the top few leagues in Asia. And like that's why we have quite low expectations going to the tournament now. But I think whatever results that Tampines can get, it will be a good experience for the players. I think personally, I think the match that they can get something out of would be their match against Chiang Rai, because Chiang Rai plays in the Thai league, so like our general like assumptions and like would say that like Gamba and Jeonbuk would be the favourites to finish top 2 in the group lah. And Chiang Rai and Tampines would be more on par in terms of their quality of players. Yeah, and I think like and what's interesting is that they have to play all 6 matches like in like a period of 2 to 3 weeks, like in like Uzbekistan. So like they will have to finish the group stages and then see how it goes from there. Like I think after that the knockout stages will be played another time.
Yeah, I think so. I think this Chiang Rai United, they actually are only in this group because an original team pulled out. So I think originally in Group H we actually had the A-League champions Sydney FC, but due to COVID, right, they like all the 3 Australian clubs pulled out from the tournament. So if you're wondering why, like what does COVID have to do with these, right? So apparently the COVID, like this whole COVID thing actually delayed the start of the Australian League or something. So like the Australian League fixtures clash with these AFC Champions League fixtures. So like the Australian Federation actually decided to, I guess, sort of prioritize their local league, and like they withdraw their clubs. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Wait, was Sydney? Is it Sydney? Was Sydney
Sydney
FC
FC.
the only A-League club in the competition, or were there other clubs?
I think there were 2 other clubs, but I cannot remember which clubs they are. Cause I remember seeing like 3 Australian clubs pull out. So yeah, maybe I will do a quick search now to find out which clubs were involved in the AFC Champions League. And based on this article that I'm seeing, the other 2 teams are Melbourne City FC and Brisbane Roar. Yeah. But I guess you're more interested in Sydney FC because they are in Tampines group lah. I think just now you mentioned like Singapore has an automatic qualifying berth for this tournament, but I was just wondering, is this legit? Cause if Singapore has a berth, right, then shouldn't we have a representative every year?
I think it was a recent like revision in the rules.
Oh.
But
okay.
I'm not sure. Okay, let me check, man. Cause Tampines didn't even have to play in the qualifying playoffs. They just straight went into the group.
Oh, I see. So maybe in previous years they will have to qualify lah.
In each,
I think that makes sense.
The associations are split into 2 regions. Oh, okay. So like how AFC Champions League work, I think is like, because like Asia is so big, right? So like they split into like the West region and East region. So like for us, we're in the East region. We're just like the ASEAN teams and the East Asian teams. So probably like Australia, China, Japan, Korea. Yeah. Okay. So like that's probably like why Singapore might have a automatic slot. Cause in each region there are 5 groups in the group stage. Where there are 16 direct slots. So the slots in each region are distributed as follows. The associations ranked first and second are allocated 3 direct slots and 1 playoff slot. Then I think where Singapore comes in is the associations ranked 7 to 10 are each allocated 1 direct slot.
Okay.
So that means like Singapore is between 7 to 10 for like the East region. Cause like we are ignoring like countries like Saudi Arabia or Qatar. So like I guess that's why Singapore is able to earn a direct slot.
But this is a recent thing.
Um,
Cause if it's not, then by right every year we should have a representative, right?
right. Yeah, let me just.
I feel like what you say makes sense. I cannot think of any other explanation for this.
Oh, actually Singapore like just sort of like squeak in to the, so like 7 to 10, right? They get 1 direct slot, right? So Singapore is actually ranked 10.
I think that might be another reason. Like maybe somehow our ranking increased last year.
Yeah, that might be possible. Yeah. Actually, why?
Actually, another
I'm looking
question.
at 11 and 12, right? Like they are quite far away.
Oh,
like
but who are
Hong Kong and Myanmar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, then another question I'll have is like, how are these federations ranked? Is it based on the FIFA World Ranking or what? Like how you know Hong Kong and Myanmar are far away? Is it like a point system?
Yeah, so there's I'm on the Wikipedia page. There's a points allocated to each of the leagues. I don't think it's based on the ranking of the national team.
Oh.
Like it's more like every league has a points, like a coefficient.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's how it works in like the UCL also. Like each league has a ranking. So actually China is ranked first. Then followed by Japan and then South Korea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's some like internal system of point allocation. Interesting.
So the associations are allocated slots according to their association ranking published on 29 November 2019, which takes into account their performance in the AFC Champions League and the AFC Cup during the period between 2016 and 2019. Also like how your clubs in your league perform in the AFC Champions League and AFC Cup for the past 4 years.
Ooh,
so
okay.
yeah, maybe it's either a rule change or maybe Singapore clubs like perform better in the last 4 years, then they like steadily like increase.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it might be like maybe they perform better, cause like recently think Lion City Sailors and probably Tampines, I would expect them to perform better in the AFC Cup. Yeah. Like if I'm not wrong, okay, never mind. I shouldn't say just in case I get it wrong. But I remember like Tampines having like some good results at home, like in Singapore, like when the foreign clubs came over to play. I don't know whether it's legit or not. Yeah, if my memory serves me well, like these are like pre-COVID times. Yeah. But I guess whatever it is, we are very proud to have a Singaporean club in the AFC Champions League this year, and we will definitely be rooting for Tampines Rovers, even though both of us stay very far from Tampines.
Yeah. Okay, actually right, I want to say right, like I was looking at the live score, right? So right, actually right, I think we should have higher expectations of ourselves.
Oh, why?
I don't know how, like, but Tampines has a larger share of the possession
Wow.
when playing against a J-League club. And it's not like a bit more, it's like 56% against 44%.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was quite surprising. I mean, like I don't know how you can watch the game, but it'll be interesting to watch the game though.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Maybe
to see how Tampines play.
Yeah, it seems like Gamba Osaka really having some struggles this season.
But they're still ahead lah, so.
Yeah, that's the only stat that matters. Okay. I think the match will be wrapping up in like 25 to 30 minutes. Hopefully Tampines can pull one back or even do better and perhaps even like grab a shocking win over a J-League team. But maybe to wrap up this episode, we will have our usual quick fire question. Yeah, I only have one for you today. So I'd just like to ask you, out of the teams that have been eliminated, so this is Turkey, Finland, Russia, North Macedonia, Scotland, Slovakia, Poland, and Hungary, would you like to have seen any of these teams in the round of 16? Or do you feel like, any of these teams actually deserve to go through to the round of 16 and were like unlucky or whatever? Or like maybe like you like a certain style of play from one of these teams or what? Yeah.
I think based on the performances alone, like I think for me, like out of all the teams, like I would say like I would love to see Hungary continue playing in the round of 16. I think on one hand is like how much heart they've put into their performance, like in the group stages, right? Considering like nobody gave them any chance. And then like on the other hand, I'm not sure if this is true also. I'm not sure whether Hungary hosts any other match in the knockout stages. Yeah, but if they do and then like they went on to play, then it would be nice to continue seeing like a full packed stadium of like 60,000 fans supporting their country. Yeah. So that would have been a team I would love to see in the round 16. I think if all 4 teams can go through from Group F, like that would be ideal. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I just checked. So the Puskas Arena will be hosting one round 16 match, which is the 1C versus 3B. Wait, which one is this? Who finished top of C? Belgium, right? No, Netherlands. So it'll be the Netherlands versus who?
3 what? 3.
As in, it's just the Netherlands one.
Netherlands versus Czech Republic, I think.
Okay. So they'll be hosting a match.
Okay, but actually that makes sense for them, my reason, because I don't think Hungary will have gotten to play their own stadium anyway.
Oh yeah, maybe they purposely fix it like that. So like no team will have a advantage.
Actually, I think that's interesting because the fact that England topped the group, right? Then they play Germany at Wembley.
Oh wait, what? They do?
Yeah, they do.
Huh?
So
whatever I just said doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, but I think like it depends on your luck in a way. As in, like you were saying, like they don't give an advantage, right? But I don't think like you can plan for it also. It just depends on your luck.
I mean, if UEFA wanted to avoid this situation, then they should just
like they wouldn't have put like Group E matches. Afterwards.
Like, don't even have any possibility of. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, but I think that's a reason why maybe England were playing to top the group also.
Oh, that makes sense, bro. Damn. But like okay, this is like dragging quite long, but I think I just wanted to say something also. Like, we were thinking about how how the draws were quite, how to say, like not fixed, cause some top teams will play like the third place team of like Group A or Group B or Group E or Group F. So I went to look at how UEFA planned for this tournament, right? So apparently, before the tournament, they actually went through each possibility of like which teams, which groups the 4 third place teams will come from. No, wait, is it 4 third place? Yeah, the best 4 third place teams. So like there are 6 groups, right? So there'll be 4 third place teams. So it's like 6 choose 4 lah. So there are like 15 scenarios. So like they actually plan for each scenario whereby, for example, in scenario A, the top 4 teams will be, the top 4 third place teams come from group A, B, C and D. Then they actually like have a draw or something for which are the top teams that they'll be matched up against. Yeah, so like the scenario will definitely, the scenario that will be played out will definitely be one of the 15, right? So they'll just go according to which scenario that was drawn in the. I feel I didn't do a good explanation of this, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Wait, so basically they simulate like every possibility, every combination of what the 4 teams could be. Like could be A3, B3, C3, D3.
Yes.
A3, B3, C3, E3.
Yes, that's right.
Then after that they, like, so now, so basically the ranking among the 4 teams doesn't matter, right? It just matters like
correct.
which 4. So now it's like A3, B.
So now the 4 groups are A, C, D, and F.
A, C, D, and F. So like from there on, then they look at the A, C, D, and F draw, then they.
Yeah, correct.
Oh.
So they already plan that like 1B will play 3F, and 1C will play 3D, 1E will play 3C, and like 1F will play 3A. So yeah, so like that's how they determine. Yeah. I think it's quite interesting. Like finally like solve a mystery. Yeah.
Oh, but that's quite insane. Like they actually go and generate for every combination. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Actually, right, if I look at these, because from the table I'm looking at, right, they only plan. Wow, wait, I don't know whether we should continue on this discussion or postpone this in the next episode. Should we just continue this discussion in the next episode?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, okay. I think it's better to continue.
Honestly, I'm trying to read why like Singapore hasn't had a team in the AFC Champions.
Nice. Okay, maybe we can address these 2 things in the next episode. If not, this will drag on too long. I believe.
And this is why all of you should tune in for our next episode as well, as we clarify the facts and bring you the latest news.
That's right. We bring you only the facts. No cap, only facts. But even if we cap, we will clarify the next episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, I guess with that, we will quickly end this episode because I think it's dragging too long.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for tuning in, and in the next episode we'll be previewing the round of 16, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See you guys. Beep. Beep. Beep.